Hi guys! Today let's talk about automatic transmission, how it compares to normal one, why it may not be a great choice if you are not an experienced rider, and why the place where you live can affect if you want an automatic transmission on your bike. Currently, Honda with its dual-clutch transmission system pretty much owns the automatic transmission segment of motorcycle market, so I mostly will talk about that. Automatic transmission will mean Honda's DCT transmission. Let's go to their website and see what is it all about. Here's what Honda website says. Our automatic dual-clutch transmission eliminates the clutch and shift levers. Shifting by itself, it makes riding simpler and rewards you with a smooth, powerful delivery. Pedal shifters and selectable ride modes give you as much control as you'd like. Then it's some bragging about famous reliability, enjoy the freedom stuff, and here again the list of benefits. Here we go. Low-speed maneuvering. DCT's seamless power delivery is a big benefit on steep hills or when you are riding in a low-speed situation. Steep hills. Eliminate the drama that comes with stopping and restarting on steep incline. DCT lets you twist and go. Avoid the clunk. Ever knocking helmets with your passenger when shifting? That won't happen with a DCT. And real-world convenience. No clutch means no hunting for neutral and a left hand that can be used, a garage door opener or pay at a toll booth. Very good, seems like they are very convenient and awesome perks to have, right? Yes, low-speed maneuvering, stalling, steep hills and clunking helmets can be solved by spending like a couple of hours training on a parking lot. And paying at the toll booth without finding a neutral is easily done by using a kill switch button. But why, when you can just buy a bike which does it for you, right? Here is the catch though. Unlike a traditional car automatic transmission with torque converter, which can transfer torque very smoothly on slow speeds, DCT has a clutch, like on our manual transmissions, which is being operated automatically. The problem is that on common bikes on slow speeds we can manually operate the clutch in a friction zone and pass the exact amount of torque on the rear wheel as we want. That's the technique which we use extensively on low speeds. We give our bike a small amount of throttle to have some extra power available, and through the clutch to the rear wheel we distribute the power we need at any given moment. And sometimes we add a little pressure on rear brake to scrub off some little speed. All this allows us to maintain rather delicate and precise balance of torque on the rear wheel, which in turn allows us to do all this slow speed maneuvering smoothly and precisely. The DCT automatics don't give us the same amount of control. The system don't know what exactly we want to do, so it can't give the right amount of the clutch. If we try all that slow speed maneuvering on the DCT bike, we'll quickly find out that if we try to maneuver it on idle, bike will tend to tip over, because it has not enough power to pick up the bike. And if we try to keep the throttle opened a little, like we do on manual, we're going to feel that automatics engage the clutch too much, so we have to use too much rear brake. This is exactly like when a beginner rider releases the clutch too much and pushing rear brake. It leads to excessive clutch wear, engine heating and pretty jerky bike behavior. To ride DCT bike on slow speed really good, we need to be proactive. We have to know how much throttle exactly we'll need a moment later. That takes quite a lot of practice, so weirdly enough, it is more challenging to ride the DCT bike on slow speeds than the normal bike. By riding, of course, I mean riding, not duck walking. To do the same low-speed stuff we do on normal bike, we already have to be quite a good rider, which is sort of the opposite we were hoping for, right? But that's all for nerds who like to ride around cones. What about real life? In real life, it depends on where you live and how you ride. If you live in a city with a lot of traffic, lots of intersections and filtering is legal in your area, I strongly recommend you to get a normal bike for the same reasons I stated before. With clutch, you are going to have much more control on slower speeds, and it will be easier for you to ride in the city. If you mostly do touring, you don't do filtering and generally there is not a lot of slow speed riding for you, sure, DCT is probably a nice option to have. Why not? Now, my personal opinion about DCT, which is just that. Personal opinion, don't put too much value in it. For me, double clutch transmission on a motorcycle is a cure for a problem, which was really not much of a problem to begin with. And I'm not just talking that because I'm some, hardcore old school rider who loves carburetors, kickstarters and drum brakes. No, I really like ABS systems, for example, electronic suspensions and quick shifters. I like airbag vests and other stuff like that. But double clutch transmission, I don't know. All the stuff it's supposed to solve, stalling, helmets making quick gear shifting and starting uphill, all that we can solve with some training. I don't mean years of training, I mean literally 1 or 2 lessons and you're done. It's all really trivial stuff. On the other hand, with DCT, we really lose significantly in slow speed riding abilities. For me, it just seems like an unfair trade. We lose a lot to gain a little, and on top of that, we are paying money for it. It's not like in a car, where it's really a comfortable feature. On a bike, it's often a burden, not an asset. So, I think that's it for today. Please like, share and subscribe, and if you like my training videos, check out my new courses for beginner and advanced riders. They will be in the description below the video. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye!